Oh, back in the 40s and 50s when the Sioux City Soos were playing, my parents, we would go out there and probably about 30 games a year. And it was fun back there then. You know, you of course, always got a kick out of guys in the grandstand. They of course, half of them about half looped, and they'd be cussing out the umpire and stuff like that. You know, as a kid, you had to laugh at that. But and the real sad thing was back in probably in about '56 when Sadrack Dog Park opened up, and then also the evolution of TV coming to Sioux City in 1952, that really cut into the attendance on the Sioux City Soos as far as the turnout. In that era, I think between the dog track and the TV coming into existence back there then, that really put the damper on the attendance at the Soos ballpark. And it seemed like in 57, 58, 59, the attendance really dwindled, and then of course I think 1960 or 61 was about their last year, if I remember right. But I know last year I think they were in 3I League, I believe, and they dropped down. Of course, the Western League, when they're in the Western League, that was the Class A team for the Giants, for the New York Giants. And I do remember one year, and I think it was 1951, when Willie Mays was playing for the Minneapolis Millers, and they always had an exhibition game at the Sioux City Soos, and Willie Mays was supposed to be, he was the big thing. Everybody, had heard of Willie Mays, and I know as a kid I was really excited to go out to see Willie Mays play. Well, rumor has it, when Willie Mays got to Sioux City here, they were in a movie theater, and he got called up to the New York Giants that day. And I don't know if that was a rumor or not, but he never did play in Sioux City. And I always thought that would be a good promotion for the Sioux City Explorers to bring Willie Mays back, as a promotion, because he never did get to Sioux City to play. As far as the Explorers are concerned, it's a shame they can't get more of an attendance down there. I go about to 95% of games, and it's a sad situation. It's good baseball. They've got it's just, I don't know if it's a case where there's so much going on in Sioux City now that they can't draw people there or not, but it's just it's a sad affair that they just can't gain more attendance down there. And I would guess that probably hopefully they're going to be around for sure another year or two. And they've got the Stan Clybourne. He's a good manager, and they got a good front office staff there. And I have to admire John Roos for hanging in there financially, because I was involved with the ball club before, and I know the bottom line, and it's not pretty. And that's why I could got out of the Explorers, because of the fact that I couldn't afford to keep putting money in every year. And and I, like I say, I admire John Roos for keeping the franchise going. Okay, Ed Nato is a good friend of mine. Managed the Explorers. I used to. He had a lot of connections, athletic-wise, in baseball, and so in my travels with Ed through the years, I bought a lot of these items. A lot of them were donated too. And then over the years, I had a lot of people bring in items. And as an example, in the back room there, I've got when the Soos ballpark was tore down, I've got the original pitching rubber and the home plate from the Soos ballpark. A friend of mine, Jim Jolin, bought Adam Pratt's home, and they were sitting in the basement. So I got them from him and on display, and also the replica of the grandstand at the old Sioux City Soos ballpark. But it's just like through the years, like I say, a lot of friends have brought in stuff, and they're different items, and it's just accumulated. We have a lot of items too that I can't even. We're running out of wall space, so we're going to have to start rotating some of it because we have a lot of items and we don't have room to put them. Okay, as far as my favorite collections are concerned, my friend Ed Notto gave me a caricature of Ted Williams, and Ed was down in spring training one year, and this artist was down there, and he was sitting there talking to Ted Williams, and this artist was drawing a caricature of Ted as they were sitting there talking, and that was really pretty close to a really item that was that Ed really cherished. And anyway, he gave it to me, and I've got it hanging back here in the bar area. But it's one of a kind, and the artist he signed it, and I can't think of his name now, but he did a great job on it. And then over the year, like Kirk Heinrich, we've kind of collected items on him. And one thing about Kirk Heinrich, he's not forgot where his roots are from, and he does a lot for Sioux City and for the youth of Sioux City and so forth. And we have a nice collection on him, and we also have Michael Jackson jersey, who I think was probably one of the greatest basketball players ever. And we have Larry Bird, and then we also have we're starting up a wall just for the NAIA basketball and volleyball tournaments. We've hosted ever since the inception of the NAIA basketball tournament here in Sioux City, the women's tournament. We've hosted a team, and we've been fortunate enough to have a couple winners over the years, and we have a wall just dedicated to that NAIA tournament, and then also to the volleyball tournament.